Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem performed by Florida University under the direction of Dr. Richard Beckford. The NAIA and the Sun Conference of Florida University asks your help in creating a positive atmosphere in which our players, coaches, and officials please refrain from any unsportsmanlike behavior. Violations of this policy will result in immediate removal from the stadium. Thank you for your cooperation. A special thank you for the sports officials, sports medicine provider for today, the Memorial Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine Center. Today's game is being covered by Dr. Gene Frank, a Miami native sports medicine trained physician. For information on the Memorial Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine Center, please call 954-265-TEAM. officials for today's contest have been invited by the Sun Conference and selected according to the procedures adopted by the NAIA and NCAA. The referee, Mr. Charles Collins. Umpire, Joe Atkinson. Line judge, Ruben Dupree. Headline judge, Mark Geisler. Field judge, Rock Radua. Side judge, Dave Lutz. Back judge, Chris Morgan. Game cop operation, Andre Johnson.
There will be no replay for the first quarter. One of the cameras is not working properly.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to kick off today's game. So let's hear it for our Lions. Baltimore is kicking off the Warner. Please welcome our royal court to stands. Pass is complete to number 85. Brought down with number 52 for the Lions. Carried by number 3. Brought down by number 25 for the Lions. quarterback keeper stopped by the Lions. Third down. Pass completed number 18 for them. Tackle for number 52. Fourth down, one on the punt. Two for Lions, number 8, Kevon. Lions take over on 28. Knee down before the punt. Pass is intercepted by WARNER. By number 3, flag on the play.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense. Number 91.
Personal foul called by the Lions.
Correction. Number 90. Number 90.
Carried by number 3 for WARNER.
Please turn the play clocks off. We will keep play clock on the field. Quarterback. 10 seconds. Back judge will put his hand up.
Pass is complete to number 3 for WARNER. Stopped by Mark Lee for Florida Moore. Baltimore takes over at 21. Pass is complete to number 8 for the Lions. Flag on the play.
Offside. Defense, number 94. Penalty is declined. First down.
Gonna play.
False start. Offense, number 77. 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
Carried by number 8 for the Lions. Pass complete to number 5 for the Lions. Out of bounds at the 20. By number 3 for the Lions. By number 4 for the Lions. Carry by number 4, Mr. Keno Warnstedt. Carry again by Keno Warnstedt. Pass is incomplete by the Lions. Intended for David Stetzel. And Lions receiving number Stetzel.
There's a dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct, offense number 8, taunting. Penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
The point is good. With 5:27, your Lions 7, Warner nothing. guard, Marcus Williams. Receiving for Warner, 18. Stop made by number 35, George Jules for Lions. And takes over on the 48.
Offside. Defense. 5-yard penalty. First down. Number 9.
Start against the Lions.
First quarter here. At Florida Memorial leads 7-0 over Warner. Trying to go for their second straight conference win. Took down Ave Maria last week on the road in a night match against the Tucson Conference rivals. Warner hands it off. Around the 31-yard line. Holland for Warner with the carry. Gains about 2 to 3 yards there. Warner marching their way down the field. He's going to be passing play. He's got plenty of time to throw. He's going to go for a run play right here. Plenty of time. Good job by the offensive line of the Royals in order to give their quarterback plenty of time in order to make the play happen. They're going to gain a couple yards once more. You got Xavier Holiday here, the senior out of Miami, Florida, formerly of Elizabeth City State. 6'1" quarterback for the Royals. Royals 3-1 on the year. However, they have yet to score a conference win. Let's see if they can do it here against the Lions. Looks like another run play, and the Royals got a little bit of lanes here, and they're going to tie things up here. Touchdown, Royals.
Number 14 for Warner, carry for a touchdown.
Clyde Holland with the touchdown, the junior out of Jacksonville, Florida. And Warner closes the gap to 7-6 here in the first quarter. Warner's really utilizing the run play here to start things off. You had a couple run plays with the running backs, then of course you have the quarterback play right there. And good job by Warner. It's tied things up by Florida Memorial. 2 very good rushing attacks here at Betty T. Ferguson. So the Royals will go for the extra point. Whistle is blown. Before then, that's going to cancel that play.
offense, number 43. 5-yard penalty. Still try.
So penalty on Damari Jones, a tight end. And we wait for the extra point attempt after the 5-yard penalty for the Royals. 7-6 here, Betty T. Ferguson Stadium. Lions scored in their opening points, and now the Royals trying to tie things up here with the extra point. Here it is. And the kick is good. We're tied here at 7-7 here at Betty T. Ferguson Stadium. Florida Memorial and the Warner Royals. Lions trying to go 2-0 in conference. The Royals trying to get their first conference win of the season here in the first quarter on HBCU Plus and the Sun Digital Network. Got two really good rushing attacks here for Florida Memorial and Warner as well. You saw it there with the Royals, but I mean, of course, the Lions, I mean, what more need to be said about the rushing attack? Walter Wilbon, George Young, Wilbon just coming out. Transfer here for Florida Memorial. Starting to take over the backfield a little bit, but I mean, they got so many players on that backfield. We'll talk a little bit about it later on, but the defense came on strong for Florida Memorial. That was the most impressive part, in my opinion, about the match against Ave Maria. It's how the defense performed. Only allowed 13 points to the Gyrenes. The best performance by the defense so far throughout this 2023 season. But the question is for the Royals is, can they stop the offense? The offense is just so explosive. They've shown that they can play with pretty much anyone. Even D1 opponents, Florida Memorial showed that they could score on them. So the Lions are not a team to be messed with, and the Royals, let's see what they can do to keep up. So far it's tied at 7-7, and if things keep up here, this is probably going to be a shootout. Lions average about 40 points per game. The Royals aren't that far behind. They average about 36 to 38 points per game. So it's going to be really interesting to see how these two teams perform as we continue through the rest of this game.
Back for the Lions to receive Antoine Davis
and Antoine Davis grabs the ball. Looks like going to be stopped at around the 16 to 17 yard line.
Turned by 23, Trayvon Miller.
So Trayvon Miller with the tackle for Warner. And the Lions are going to get possession now, and the offense is going to come on the field once again after scoring for the first points on the board. Warner responded, tied now 7-7.
With 3:04 left in the first quarter, Lions will take over on the 16.
So the Lions will take over on the 16-yard line. The Lions are really good at pushing down the field. They got so many different pieces as well. I mean, you got Sedquan Smith at quarterback. You got George Young, Walter Wilbon, Keon Brown. So many weapons on this Lions offense. So Smith is at quarterback here. And Quino Marcet, the junior, in the backfield. And I talked with running backs coach Clavitz Charles the other night, talking about just how that run game, how they play that run play. So 5-yard penalty for the Lions will drive them to around the 11-yard line. So they hand it off to Quino. Quino's got a lane. Going to get some good yardage here. He's going to be stopped at around the 22, 23-yard line. Good gain there by Quino. And I talked with Coach Clavitz Charles, the running backs coach for the Lions, and he said, you know, they got so many weapons on that running back. They got a lot of good dogs. It's not just Young and Wilbon, but Quino Marcet. It's like they got a three-headed monster at running back. And a big defensive play here by the Royals. Going to bring up second down.
Pass is complete to number 13, Jackson.
So Jackson Marissette, the senior out of Carroll City, Florida. Small receiver, 5'9", but it's definitely a key piece of this Lions offense. Looks like Quino in the backfield again. Sedquan, he's going to throw it. Going to be caught. Brought down around the 25-yard line. Jamal Browder was the target. Sophomore out of Carroll City, Florida. So third down here for the Lions. Looks like the Royals are able to get the stop on the Lions, and they're going to bring out the Lions are going to bring out the punting unit. I mean, good job by the Royals defense in order to keep this explosive Lions offense and to punt it away. And the ball comes out. Who got the ball? Who got their hands on it first? It looked like it was the Royals. We have to wait and see, but the ball came out. What's the call here? So the Lions get the ball back once again. After being forced to punt, they get the ball right back and they hand it off to Young. Now they're in Warner territory. Gets stopped at around the 49 to 48 yard line. Great job by the special teams for Florida Memorial there to get the ball back, get the return. Young in backfield once again. They hand it off to Young once more. Young's got a lane. Stopped it around the 31-yard line. George Young continuing to be explosive here. They're going to get a play here before the clock winds down. So timeout is called. So Warner is going to call a timeout. Fumble by the Royals. Florida Memorial gets the ball back and they're trying to score and put up more points on the board, take the lead once again, be their second lead of the match. And there you see the I-Roar band for Florida Memorial University. They went over to Paris a couple months ago in the summer. First time that the band has been invited over to Paris, and that's pretty big for Florida Memorial as well. To have your premier band go to Paris, definitely impressive. We'll take a quick commercial break. You're watching HBCU Plus on the Sun Digital Network.
This October 10th and 11th, Prime Big Deal Days give Prime members exclusive access to 2 days of big savings, which means you're kind of a big deal. Prime Big Deal Days, October 10th and 11th, only for Prime members.
Car designers can shape a piece of clay into a piece of art. So why don't they? At Nissan, things are different. They design cars that look like swords. Gladiators. The future. Or, wow.
This October 10th and 11th, Prime Big Deal Days give Prime members exclusive access to 2 days of big savings, which means you're kind of a big deal. Prime Big Deal Days, October 10th and 11th, only for Prime members.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to HBCU Plus and the Sun Digital Network. Here, it's the match between the Lions and the Royals, tied at 7-7 apiece. Florida Memorial with the number 2 offense in the Sun Conference, only trailing behind St. Thomas. However, Florida Memorial scores on an average 40.8 points per game. And, an interesting stat here is that I'm looking at the stats here. Florida Memorial, they score about 41 points a game. Meanwhile, you got the worst defense in the Sun Conference. That goes to the Royals. They allow over 50 points per game. You're talking about 51 points that are allowed. You pair that up with a team that just scored 58 against Ave Maria, which, by the way, Ave Maria has only allowed 24 points this season.
10-yard line.
I mean, it's going to be... Because, again, you got so many weapons on this Florida Memorial offense. I mean, you've seen George Young. He's able to find those lanes, but that's a tip of the hat to the offensive line as well for Florida Memorial. Coach Costello Guy doing an excellent job to train those offensive linemen to be able to make those holes. But you got players on that offensive line as well. You got guys like Justin Mack, guys like Caleb Thompson. So many great players on that offensive line. Create those holes. Give the running backs lanes to run through, and then obviously you got to give their quarterbacks plenty of time to throw. I mean, this offense for Florida Memorial, compared to how they were last year, is just the definition of explosive. They're definitely one of the best offenses in the country, and for a good part of the start of the season, they were the #1 offense in the country.
At the end of the first quarter, score tie of 7.
So the second quarter is kicking off. Lions got great field position to put more points on the board. So you got Young in the backfield. Saquon Smith still in at quarterback. Young with over 400 rushing yards this season. Saquon, plenty of time to throw. He's going to throw it. Caught by Markel Lee. With the reception, the senior out of Pompano Beach, Florida. Graduated out of Palm Beach Lakes High School.
Pass complete to number 8, Kevin McKeever. Touchdown.
So it's a touchdown. So Florida Memorial now up 13-7. It was David Studstill, the junior out of West Palm Beach, Florida, with the touchdown. His first touchdown of the game. And what a play by the Royal Special Teams. Blocked the kick, and the kick is no good. So the Lions don't get the extra point, but they still get the touchdown. 6 extra points on the board for the Lions, and they're up 13-7 against the Royals. Now let's see what the Royals can do to respond. Obviously, you had that bad punt return by the Royals. Gave the Lions that great field position. Now what can they do? They had a little bit of time to think about that with the offense obviously on the sideline. Of course, the special teams on the sideline. So let's see what's going to happen now. The Lions are going to return it back to the Royals. And are they going to make that same mistake again? Are they going to play calm and consistent here and try to get themselves a good field position? I mean, look at the Lions offense already. They already have 84 yards rushing on the ground. I mean, like I mentioned before, they got a 3-headed monster at running back. You got George Young with 38, Walter Wilbon with 26, or then Queen Marcet with 22 yards. How do you stop that? Okay, you stop Young. Well, guess what? We're going to put in Wilbon. You stop Wilbon. Well, guess what? We'll put in Quino. And then even if you stop the running backs, well, you got guys like Saquon Smith, and if he comes in Antoine Williams, who were number 12 quarterback, they can run too. So it's like the Lions rushing attack is one of the best here in the Sun Conference, if not the best in the Sun Conference. But it's not just the run game as well. It's also the passing game attack as well for Florida Memorial. You got guys like Keon Brown. I mean, you just saw him, Jamal Browder, David Studstill. So many weapons on this Lions offense. And let's see what the defense could do for the Lions as well. Looks like the Royals got a little bit of a play here. They're going to gain a couple yards. It's going to be at around... So Warner gained a couple yards there. It's going to be second down for the Royals. And the Royals are basically trying to do the same thing, that are trying to go with the run play as well. And they've been very successful. That's how they got their first touchdown.
Number 0 on the defense. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down.
So Amari Taylor gets penalized with unsportsmanlike conduct, the sophomore at Miami Gardens, Florida.
Play clocks are operational.
Now the Royals got a fresh set of downs here, and they got great field position. Now they're now in Lions territory once again. So they're going to throw it this time. Not going to gain a lot of yards there. It's going to be a carry. It's going to be second down for the Royals. Going to go for another carry again, and the Royals going to gain a lot of yardage there. So Metiam, the senior out of Deltona, Florida, with the carry. I mean, the Royals are also trying to run it down the Lions' throat, just saying, okay, if you're going to run it down, we're going to run it down with you, and you got to try to stop us. So it's going to be a passing play. Going to throw it, caught. Evan Valcourt, the junior, is with the catch. Chris.
WARNER. Tackled by number 25, Christian Marble.
So 2nd and 9 on the Lions' 13-yard line. Another carry by the Royals. 2 straight carries for the Royals. 2nd and 9. He's going to dump it off to his back. He's going to be stopped. That was Kyle Metian with the carry. Not a lot of yards he's going to gain there. It looks like he's going to bring up 3rd down. Third and 3. Gain of 6 yards for the Royals. Royals within the Lions' 10-yard line. Gonna blow the whistle here.
Number 85. Remains 3rd down.
So Warner's caught with an offside penalty, and that's going to push them back. Goes to Queese Fryer, the tight end. Now let's see what this Royals offense can do now that they're in the red zone. They were able to score on their last possession. Let's see if they can do it again. It's going to be a passing play here. It's going to be caught. They're going to be brought down. The ball comes out. They're going to rule it as a fumble, or they're going to rule it as an incompletion. What's going to be the ruling? It looks like the kicking unit's coming out. So Devin Essex gets the stop And it brings up 4th and 8 now after the penalty. Incomplete pass from Holiday over to Kyle Metian. And now here comes the kicking unit for the Royals. So Dylan Hubbard will kick it. From around 20 yards. No good. A promising drive for the Royals ends in 0 points after the stop by Devin Essex and the no good kick. Florida Memorial still holds on to the 13-7 lead here at Betty T. Ferguson Stadium. Well, the last time the Lions took over, so let's go back not to where they scored the 6 points with the touchdown. Let's go back to the play beforehand, where Warner was actually able to get the stop on Florida Memorial. Lions were able to rectify that, of course, by scoring the touchdown, but it's going to be really interesting to see. The Warner defense came to play in that possession right before the touchdown off of the fumble for Florida Memorial. So let's see what the Lions can do. They're going to able to be explosive. They're really utilizing George Young. Haven't seen Walter Wilbon a lot yet recently. It's been a lot of Young. It's been a lot of Queen Marset. So I wonder if they're going to make any changes to that. So the Lions get possession around the 20. Going to hand it off. So he's going to be stopped at around the 24-yard line. So Walter Wilbon with the carry. Bring up 2nd down. And Wilbon is just a power running back. You saw it against the scrimmage also with John Melvin, where he was just able to but even in the match against Ave Maria, where he just bulldozed through all those Gyrene defenders, and he's going to look to do the same thing here against these Royal defenders. And you saw it there. It looked like a play was only going to gain 1 or 2 yards. He gained a lot more. Another carry here by the Lions. Going to be stopped at around, looks like the 28-yard line. So Wilbon once again with the carry. Back-to-back carries for the running back. The Lions starting to use that run game again. They're starting to march down the field with it. And here's another carry for Wilbon. Three straight carries for Walter Wilbon. You know, the Lions already have almost 100 yards rushing on the match, and we're not even done with we're not even at halfway. Another run play for the Lions. There's a little bit of a lane open here. Ball gets stopped at around the 42 or 43-yard line. And that was Quino Marset now. And that's one of the beauties as well about Florida Memorial, about having so many weapons that you're just able to utilize all of them. You can put in Young, you can put in Quino, and here comes Quino with a big run right here. Around the 46-yard line of the Royals now, and Florida Memorial just marching down the field, beating the Royals now through the trenches. They have yet to do a passing play, but they're just dominating with the run game right now.
Holding. Offense. 0. 10-yard penalty. Remains 3rd down.
So Markel Lee gets called with a holding penalty. And after the Lions had a promising start with these last couple of plays, gets called with the holding penalty on Markel Lee. So the Lions are now pushed back to their own 42-yard line after the penalty. And they're going with the run once again. Going to be brought down at around the 45. Gain of a couple yards there. Gain of around 3. Wilbon with his 4th carry of the drive. Filberto Pedraza with the tackle for the Royals. And the Lions are basically just saying, all right, we're going to keep running it down your throat, and you're going to try to stop us. And really, so far, they haven't been able to. Already 50 yards rushing for Walter Wilbon. And here's another run here. Boy, the Lions just really love running the ball right now. They are just continuing to push it down the Royals' throat. Wilbon with another carry. Second and 4. Now on the Royals' 48-yard line. Walter Wilbon, 62 yards rushing already in the match. They're going to hand it off once again. We brought down at around the 41-yard line. This time it was George Young with the carry.
George Young, first down.
So the Lions continuing to move the chains. Young gets the first down for the Lions. Here comes a passing play from Florida Memorial. Nearly, oh my goodness. David Studstill was the intended target.
David Studstill, incomplete.
Timeout. Florida Memorial.
Florida Memorial calls a timeout. We'll take a quick break ourselves. You're watching HBCU Plus and the Sun Digital Network.
Time to call a credit repair company to fix my credit.
Hold the phone, man. You can do it yourself with Credit Versio.
That's way too hard. Call the credit repair company.
Most credit repair companies only work on 1 or 2 accounts at a time, making it slow and expensive. You won't figure that out for months. Ignore him. Credit Versio's brilliant software scans all 3 credit bureaus, finds the accounts that are hurting your score, and guides you through the entire process. Anyone can do it. Let's fast forward and see the results.
Wow, I fixed my own credit and saved hundreds.
You can do this. Visit creditversio.com.
The walking tree is said to change its entire location in pursuit of sunlight. Where could reinvention take your business? Accenture. Let there be change.
The American Diabetes Association has been here for more than 80 years.
But we don't want to exist.
We don't want diabetes to overtake us.
To rob us.
To break us.
So we're standing tall.
Pushing for affordable insulin.
Lifting up people in need.
And seeking a cure through research.
So we can end diabetes for good.
Someday you won't need us.
Until then,
we fight.
Here comes a carry for the Lions. Second and 4. George Young with the carry. Here it comes. Smith throws.
Number 2, Frank Bentley, incomplete.
Pass incomplete for Frank Bentley, the grad student out of Louisville, Kentucky. Here comes the kicking unit for Florida Memorial. Lions missed the extra point in their previous drive. They got the touchdown. Let's see if they can get the field goal and make it 16-7. So here's the kick. And the kick is good. Florida Memorial now has a 16-7 lead over the Royals. And they'll give the ball back to the Royals, and let's see what they can do. You know, really interesting is that there's not really been a lot of punting in this game as well. Both offenses, for the most part, have been really effective. You only had the one punt by Florida Memorial. Of course, the Lions were able to rectify that by getting the recovery off the fumble by the Royals, but both offenses have been really good right now. Not a lot of punting. It's been very good, very smooth so far. But, I mean, you got to look at that Royals defense right there. And, again, they've allowed 51 points on the year, and the Lions just scored 56 against Ave Maria. I mean, 16-7, it's not insurmountable at all. The Royals are definitely in this. This is the second game of a triple-header home contest for Florida Memorial. The first game was held at 11 a.m. just down the street at Dr. Lester Brown Park against St. Thomas, where they took on the Bobcats. The Bobcats came away with the 1-0 win. And then later today at 5 p.m., the volleyball team will take on the Southeastern Fire at the FMU Wellness Center. Florida Memorial trying to advance to 2-0 in Sun Conference play. Ferguson kicks it away. And here's the catch. Logan King with the catch, going to be stopped around the 18-yard line. And here comes the Royals offense once again onto the field. Now let's see what this defense could do against the Royals. They had a good couple of drives, able to get into the red zone. So the red zone defense for Florida Memorial has been fairly solid in this game. They've actually been really good in this game, only allowed the one touchdown. But let's see what the defense could do to make sure that the Royals don't march down the field. And start off here, and it's going to come out. He's going to bring it all the way to the end zone. The whistle is blown. What's the call? So it's not a touchdown. It's just called for progress was stopped. That was Christian Mabel who made the play. We had 11.5 sacks last year for the Lions. And once again, the Lions putting pressure on the Royals. It looks like that's intercepted, and they're going to take it back. Touchdown, Florida Memorial. Wait on the official call, but I saw the official's hands up signaling a touchdown. And it's a pick six for the Royals. Florida Memorial gets the touchdown, and the defense once again showing their strengths here in the second quarter. It's out 22-7. Great job by the defense for Florida Memorial, able to get the interception. They've been putting so much pressure on the Royals, and that's the communication between the front seven and the secondary as well. Putting the pressure on the Royals. I mean, you saw it there. Antoine Davis just getting after Xavier Holiday. And then the interception happened, and then Florida Memorial, just great communication on all aspects of the defense. The extra point is good. Florida Memorial leads 23-7 here in the second quarter. Now, if you're Warner, the number one thing you need to do is just try to stop the bleeding, get a stop here on defense in order to make something happen. But again, Florida Memorial, just see what they can do. Warner's got to find a way to get something going here. You know, it's been a really good match so far. You got Markel Lee with 5 total tackles, Keon Brown, Christian Mabel with 3 tackles. I mean, Florida Memorial right now has just been really dominating on all aspects. So we'll be stopped, looks like around the 25-yard line. That's where the Royals offense will pick things up. Really, the Royals, ever since that inaugural touchdown, really haven't been able to get anything going here. I mean, only 31 passing yards. Only 31 passing yards right now for Xavier Holiday. I mean, you got Kyle Mentu who's able to get 2 receptions, but everyone else has gotten 1. Fryer only with 1, Valacourt only with 1. This line secondary has just really been putting this offense to work right now. Maybe for the Royals right now, you just got to get these small yardages going, and maybe that's the way to do it. But we haven't really seen a lot of big, deep plays here for the Royals as well. Dequise Fryer, I mean, leads the team in receiving yards with only 13. That pass is caught. So Evan Safeman with the catch, gain of a couple yards there. So it's 3rd and 1 on Warner's 39-yard line. And back in the backfield, looks like they're going to hand it off. And a big stop here for the Lions. That defensive line for Florida Memorial just suffocating the Royals right now. They lose yards on that play. And here comes the punting unit. I mean, great job by that Lions defensive line just to read that play. They saw with the running back that they were going to go for, and they just suffocated the offensive line, able to get to the back and cause the Royals to lose yards there. Here's the punting unit, a bad punt. The Lions recover it. The Lions are able to block the punt, and they're going to have great field position here. And Florida Memorial is just filming Roundtree with the block, having himself a stellar day here at Betty T. Ferguson Stadium. Well, here we go. The Lions are starting to come alive once again. It was a little bit close in the first quarter, 7-7, but now the Lions are dominating on all aspects, on the offense, on the defense, and now the special teams are even getting involved. And the Lions have great field position here around the 25-yard line. Smith in the backfield is going to hand it off. Continuing to march further and further. He breaks all the tackles, gets closer and closer to the goal line. What a run by Florida Memorial. Walter Wilbon. Wilbon gets the first down. It's 1st and goal for Florida Memorial. Here they go. They're going to hand it off. It's going to be Saquon Smith. It's going to be a quarterback play, and it's touchdown Florida Memorial. Saquon Smith. The Lions are now 29-7 over the Royals, and they're going to go for the extra kick. And the kick is good. The Lions lead 37 here with 1:41 left in the second quarter. And Walter Wilbon, I mean, just take a look at these stats right now. Wilbon is dominating in the backfield once again. Take a look at this right now for Walter Wilbon. Take a look at this for Walter Wilbon right now. You got 10 carries for Wilbon for 84 yards, 8.4 yards per carry. I mean, how do you stop that? How do you stop that? Wilbon might reach 100 yards before we get to halfway. And we're under 2 minutes left until halfway. And I believe Wilbon, if the Lions get the ball back, he could get to 100 rush yards before we reach halfway. But it's not just Wilbon as well. You got George Young, 6 carries, 48 yards, averaging 8 yards per carry. And even Quino Marcet averaging 6.5 yards per carry, 39 yards. Again, how do you stop it? You just take a look right now on Florida Memorial in all aspects. 15 first downs. The Royals only have 7. The Lions have rushed for 147 yards. The Royals have only managed to muster 14 yards rushing in this game so far. Lions have only had 7 receptions, but they haven't really had to throw the ball. They've just been dominating the Royals in the trenches. This is even off the fact that Florida Memorial has 7 penalties for 71 yards. The Royals have been pretty clean on penalties, only 3 penalties in the game, but they really haven't had to do anything with them. 2 punts for the Royals, only 1 for the Lions, but both of those punts went for 17 yards combined. Meanwhile, the Lions, their 1 punt went for 42 yards. So that just shows that every unit on Florida Memorial has been so smooth right here. It's going to be a pass here. He drops back. He's going to run, gain a couple yards. Looked like he was trying to find a target, but the Lions front 7 once again putting pressure on Xavier Holiday right now. Just gave him no opportunity to even get a throw. Going to gain a couple yards there, and that should bring up third down for the Royals. Xavier actually lost a couple yards there, so it's going to be 3rd and 10. Third and 10 once again. The Royals, they got to get something going here if they want a shot to even get closer to this game. They got decent field position. Let's see what they can do with it. Holiday. Getting pressure once again. The ball comes out. Looks like it's recovered by the Royals. Florida Memorial once again bringing the pressure to the Royals. And the Royals once again are stopped. Roundtree with the stop. So the Lions get a sideline warning. It's their first warning of the match as well. The Lions once again just continuing to make plays on that front seven.
Here too. Yeah, David. David graduated already?
I mean, Warner's just had no answers right now for Florida Memorial in all the aspects. And what I like now is that the defense is starting to bring a lot of pressure to the quarterback, especially at the end of these halves. And I mean, you got to give a credit to this Lions defense. They got a lot of playmakers on the front seven, especially guys like Philman Roundtree, Christian Mabel. Roundtree especially has just been having a field day right now with this offensive line for the Royals. So timeout is called, and we're going to take a quick break ourselves. We'll be back here at Betty T. Ferguson Stadium. The Lions lead 37.
This is it. Our last night sharing a room. Tomorrow, we'll be in our new home.
They told you buying a home would take years, but didn't help you start. Still, you kept trying.
You'll have a yard to play in, a place to dream.
Hope makes it happen. With tailored mortgage solutions, Hope Credit Union makes home ownership happen for thousands of people, regardless of income or credit. Brighter futures begin with Hope.
Time to call a credit repair company to fix my credit.
Hold the phone, man. You can do it yourself with Credit Versio. That's way too hard. Call the credit repair company. Most credit repair companies only work on 1 or 2 accounts at a time, making it slow and expensive. You won't figure that out for months. Ignore him. Credit Versio's brilliant software scans all 3 credit bureaus, finds the accounts that are hurting your score, and guides you through the entire process. Anyone can do it. Let's fast forward and see the results.
Wow, I fixed my own credit and saved hundreds.
You can do this. Visit creditversio.com.
Welcome back, everybody, to HBCU Plus and the Sun Digital Network. Here for today's coverage of the Sun-Conference matchup between the Lions and the Royals. Florida Memorial leads 37 here at Betty T. Ferguson Stadium. The Lions has been dominating on all aspects. The offense has been clicking. The defense has been clicking. Even the special teams have been making plays for the Lions as well. And the Royals just had no answers for Florida Memorial right now. Well, I mentioned it. If Wilbon's able to get the ball, I think he can reach 100 yards before halftime. Oh, they're going to do a passing play here with Smith. Now Smith is going to run. He's going to slide it around the 47-yard line. I mean, you know, it's a couple seconds left in the second quarter, so it's going to be interesting to see if the Lions going to. So the linebacker, Deshaun Alley. Looks like that's the one who got called with the penalty. That'll move the Lions to around midfield. Smith, plenty of time to throw. Now he's going to run for it. He's going to go out of bounds at around the 47 to 46 yard line. Ball is at around the 45 yard line. A good gain there for Saquon Smith. Gain of about 5. Saquon. It's caught around the 38 yard line. Jackson Marcy with the reception. Smith, plenty of time to throw. Ball is around the 38 yard line here for Florida Memorial. Smith, plenty of time to throw. Throws it deep to his right, and he's got his man. Gets it to the end zone for a touchdown, Florida Memorial. Marcus Williams, the freshman for Florida Memorial, with the touchdown, and the Lions now lead 36-7. Boy, the Lions offense has just been unstoppable this season. They have scored 30-plus points in all but one game this entire season. And the kick is good, so the Lions have a 30-point lead over the Warner Royals here at Betty T. Ferguson Stadium. Boy, how do you just stop this Lions offense? I mean, that's a genuine question. If you're any team right now, how do you stop this Lions offense? I mean, right now, the only offense that could probably compete with Florida Memorial right now in the Sun Conference is St. Thomas, and they right down the street from Florida Memorial. But even then, at this point, do they even have anyone on defense that they could stop this team? I mean, everyone right now, Lions are getting everyone involved. There's not one specific. That's the dangerous part about Florida Memorial, is that they got so many weapons. You stop Wilbon, you put in Young. You stop Young, well, guess what? You're going to pass it to Keon Brown. You stop Keon Brown, well, guess what? We're going to pass it to Marcus Williams. There's just nothing that Warner could do right now to try to make a stop on Florida Memorial. They're just doing whatever they want right now with the Royals. Lions kick it away. That's caught. Stuff at around the 35-yard line. So, a little bit of a shoving match, it looks like, between the two teams. A little bit of heated competition right here. There you see the Lion just putting his hands up saying, hey, it wasn't me. So the ball looks like it was stopped at around the 35-yard line for the Royals. That's where they're going to be picking it up. Seems to be a conversation going on with the officials as well. There's a couple fouls on the play is what they're announcing. We'll see what it is. So a couple penalties on both teams. They're going to cancel out pretty much any penalty yardage. And looks like they're going to recover it around the 35-yard line. Royals have to get something going here. They're down 30 points on the line, so they can at least kick a field goal and get to double digits and hopefully have a shot at this. But right now it's been all Lions, and there's nothing they could do to stop it. Looks like they're in formation to stop the clock. So the Royals are going to take a knee, and they're going to keep the clock rolling, and that's going to allow for the second half. So that'll do it for the second half. Florida Memorial leads 37-7. We'll take a quick commercial break. You're watching HBCU Plus and the Sun Digital Network.
This October 10th and 11th, Prime Big Deal Days give Prime members exclusive access to 2 days of big savings, which means you're kind of a big deal. Prime Big Deal Days, October 10th and 11th, only for Prime members.
Car designers can shape a piece of clay into a piece of art. So why don't they? At Nissan, things are different. They design cars that look like swords. Gladiators. The future. Or, wow. Nissan knows what thrill looks like. Because they design it into every car they make.
This is how it starts. With the 2023 McDonald's Change Leaders. 10 young black visionaries who've started something legendary. They're challenging what you think you know. They're speaking up, showing up, and loving up on our communities. Because they know when you start something, you can change everything. Meet the 2023 McDonald's Change Leaders. Find out what they're up to at mcdchangeleaders.com.
beautiful, the sophisticated, the classy, and the sexy, the lovely ladies of the Lionesses under the leadership and direction of Miss Shatangela Patton. In concert band formation. Conducting this number is the maestro, director of bands, Dr. Richard Beckford. From the pen of Dr. Richard Beckford, from the classic Disney film, The Little Mermaid, please enjoy A Part of the World. Maestro up at 305. Ain't no one can do it better than he does. Dr. Richard Beckford, and featured in the concert selection by the Fierce Flags under the leadership of Jabari Hughes. Now it's time to bring some 305 to the Miami flavor for your soul. The dancing team, Future, F.U. Mean, Tanto, Metro, and Devontae, Everyone Falls in Love, Nicki Minaj, Bobby World, Memorial University is. Come see us. The best damn band in South Florida.
We're going to take a quick commercial break, folks. You're watching HBCU Plus on the Sun Digital Network.
This is it. Our last night sharing a room. Tomorrow, we'll be in our new home.
They told you buying a home would take years, but didn't help you start. Still, you kept trying.
You'll have a yard to play in, a place to dream.
Hope makes it happen. With tailored mortgage solutions, Hope Credit Union makes homeownership happen for thousands of people, regardless of income or credit. Brighter futures begin with Hope.
Time to call a credit repair company to fix my credit.
Hold the phone, man. You can do it yourself with Credit Versio. That's way too hard. Call the credit repair company. Most credit repair companies only work on 1 or 2 accounts at a time, making it slow and expensive. You won't figure that out for months. Ignore him. Credit Versio's brilliant software scans all 3 credit bureaus, finds the accounts that are hurting your score, and guides you through the entire process. Anyone can do it. Let's fast forward and see the results.
Wow, I fixed my own credit and saved hundreds.
You can do this. Visit creditversio.com.
We never just see the numbers. We see the people.
Detroit has just changed so much. You can see what it once was. And then I think about what it can be. As an entrepreneur, it's about how I can give them the tools to empower themselves. If we can just all do something small, all the small things will start to amount to something big.
That's why we're here, to help make it happen. JP Morgan Chase.
At HBCUs, there's no limit to who we can be. Black and inspired and thriving. Black and magnetic and sing. From the classrooms to the quad, Our passion is our purpose. We are leaders and legacy. So when you look at what we accomplish next, you'll know where it started.
When we invest in ourselves, we're investing in what's next for all of us. Growing, creating, making moves that move us all forward. Together, we are Black beyond measure.
Attention all Medicaid beneficiaries. You can now qualify for free cell phone service with unlimited talk, text, and high-speed data. You heard that right. You can now get your cell phone service and high-speed data absolutely free from a government program called the Affordable Connectivity Program. Just call 800-211-7670 right now to see if you instantly qualify. All callers can qualify based on your income, or if you receive assistance from federal public housing, a Pell Grant, SSI, or even free or reduced price school lunch programs. If you or someone in your household is enrolled in Medicaid or any other government assistance programs, you can now instantly qualify to get free cellular service and high-speed data. Plus, keep your phone number with your new free service. Even if you're paying for your plans now with another carrier, you can switch to a free talk, text, and data plan if you qualify. Just call 800-211-7670 to qualify instantly for your free talk, text, and data service. Plus, even get free high-speed internet service. This free program is open and available, so call now. Call 800-211-7670, 800-211-7670.
Calling all gamers. Did you know that you can turn your love for playing video games into a six-figure career opportunity? Esports is now a massive $3 billion industry with positions available in front and behind the scenes. Game development, broadcasting, event management, programming, even social media management all play important roles in gaming. Stop letting others tell you it's a waste of time and turn your passion into real success. With individual courses for just $99, you will get a comprehensive blend of online, tech-based coursework, and in just 8 weeks' time will earn your esports business certificate for less than half the cost of a college semester. Register now at metro-squad.com and take control of your future today.
This is HBCU Plus. No more talking, let's go. The time is now. Watch your favorite black colleges. Some of the best players in the land. This is HBCU Plus. No more talking, let's go. Let's line it up. It's game time. I'm proud and I love my HBCU.
This is it. Our last night sharing a room. Tomorrow we'll be in our new home.
They told you buying a home would take years, but didn't help you start. Still, you kept trying.
You'll have a yard to play in, a place to dream.
Hope makes it happen. With tailored mortgage solutions, Hope Credit Union makes homeownership happen for thousands of people, regardless of income or credit. Brighter futures begin with Hope.
Since 1990, I have seen a great change.
I have seen growth, I have seen strength, I have seen a strong leadership.
I remember when I walked in the door in July 2018, we were facing financial challenges beyond our belief. But you know what? I'm so excited that although we've gone through some challenging times, it has caused us to pivot and to reimagine who we are and who we can be and who we should be.
I believe in Dr. Hartwig, and since he has done a lot, and I believe he moved the school to a little bit higher level. When I arrived or joined Florida Memorial, we were doing registration by hand, so now we have added a lot of components to our system.
I'm very, very proud to be an FMU Lion. I am FMU because of our rich culture, history, family, unity, and pride. So originally when we started, I was Director of Student Publications. We have evolved from Of course, the manual work and labor. We have evolved with having a food pantry to help with food insecurities. We have had students to go on to do great internships and things of that nature that were able to highlight the university and position them and to be more competitive.
Being at Florida Memorial University for 20 years, I've seen a lot of growth and improvement. Choosing Florida Memorial as a college for me, I found it to be a nurturing and safe environment, which also provided a family feel for me and gave me a great experience here.
I always wanted to help students and to contribute to the society. I thought this is a good place that I can exercise whatever I'm thinking.
I see great things in the future for Florida Memorial University. As we ascend to excellence, we will be delivering great opportunities for students as well as its faculty and staff.
Now it's our time to do what we're supposed to do, and that is everybody galvanizing around one purpose, one focus. And this is the opportunity for us to really reimagine where we can go as an institution. I'm so excited about the upcoming fall. It's an opportunity where we're going to see really probably another large freshman enrollment. I'm so excited about the fact that our enrollment is up, and so you got to be proud as well. And so faculty, staff members, this is our time to pour everything into our students and really take our university to the next level. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for what you do for our university and your commitment to our mission. Go Lions.
Time to call a credit repair company to fix my credit.
Hold the phone, man. You can do it yourself with Credit Versio. That's way too hard. Call the credit repair company. Most credit repair companies only work on 1 or 2 accounts at a time, making it slow and expensive. You won't figure that out for months. Ignore him. Credit Versio's brilliant software scans all 3 credit bureaus, finds the accounts that are hurting your score, and guides you through the entire process. Anyone can do it. Let's fast forward and see the results.
Wow, I fixed my own credit and saved hundreds.
You can do this. Visit creditversio.com.
Welcome back, everybody, to HBCU Plus and the Sun Digital Network here at Betty T. Ferguson Stadium. Florida Memorial leads 37-7 over the Warner Royals in dominating fashion as we kick off the second half of the beginning of the third quarter. The Lions will receive the ball first. Looks like it's going to be stopped at around the 30-yard line. And I mean, Florida Memorial, we talked about it, they just have dominated. They've just dominated everywhere on all aspects. Let's take a look at the stats so far. We're nearing this as we are entering the second half. 18 first downs for Florida Memorial. Warner only has 7 first downs. And Florida Memorial just dominated in the run game. You want to know how dominant they've been in the run game? They have rushed for over 186 yards already on the match. Meanwhile, Warner has rushed for -6. Warner has rushed for negative yards. I don't think I've seen that from just a whole unit. You know, it'd be different for one specific player, but for one whole unit to get negative yardage, that's just incredible. So here's the carry here, and there's a big play here by Florida Memorial. Once again, continuing to dominate on the ground. Looked like that was Quino Marset with the carry, and that's going to be a first down for the Lions. Quino Marset getting a lot of touches here in the second half, getting a lot of touches here in this match. Got a big run here around the 50-yard line. They're going to hand it off once more. It's going to be stopped. Gain of a couple yards there, if anything. Quino Marset brought down. It's going to bring up second down. Marset, that was a 22-yard run for Marset to begin third quarter. Going to hand it off once again. A lot of yardage here. Going to be a big gain here for Florida Memorial once again. Marset again with the carry, and that's a first down for the Lions as they continue to move the chains. Three plays, three carries, and Quino Marset, 22-2, and that other one that looked like it was definitely over 10. They're going to hand it off once again. Breaks the tackles. This is Walter Wilbon. He's rushing towards the goal line. He get in the end zone.
First down.
It's a first down. Not quite at the end zone yet. They call it a first down. I'm not sure. Like he was within the bound. Walter Wilbon with the carry.
On the play.
I don't know. It looked like he was in bounds. That looked like a touchdown. But either way, the Lions are going to be first and goal. They're going to be able to make up for it right here, get the touchdown, or maybe get some points. They got great field position. So they're going to kick it. They go for the kick. And the kick is good. So Florida Memorial now up 47.
Walter Wilbon. Extra point is good. 13-10 in the third quarter. Your Lions 44. Weber 7. Kicking off for the Lions, number 47, Kismail Baptiste.
The Lions kick it away after the touchdown. A great stop here by Florida Memorial is going to trap the Royals deep in their own territory. Lions up 44-7 over the Royals, and for the third time this season, they've put up over 40 points. So after the 26-yard touchdown by Walter Wilbon, and then Warner gets a penalty, they're able to get the extra point. Now they're up 44-7 over the Royals. Holiday, gonna pass. Able to get back up, gain a couple yards there. That was Evan Valcourt, the intended target. The target, the junior out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, formerly went to Dillard High School, and now here with the Royals. Run play now here for the Royals. Going to run outside. Going to be stopped. Looks to be around the 28-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 2. Only a 1-yard gain for Kyle Metia. For the Royals. 3rd down. Here's a QB sneak here from Holiday. The helmet comes off. Brought down. That should bring up. We got a couple yards there. We'll see what the official call is. Boy, that was a little bit of a hit there. Holiday got his helmet taken off. Trying to get something going for the Royals, who have been struggling so far in this match. Haven't really done much, averaging only getting 5 yards rushing on the game. And they're going to get the 1st down. This is going to be a passing play for Holiday, but Holiday's brought down and he's sacked. Christian Mabel with the sack for Florida Memorial. Brings him down. Looks like it's a loss of 5. Second down.
Christian Mabel.
It's going to bring up 2nd down for the Royals at around 25. It's going to be a passing play once again. Holiday had plenty of time. He's going to try to rush for it, be brought down around the 31-yard line. The Royals starting to get a little bit going here. Able to get the 1st down, make a little bit of some nice little plays. Nothing too fancy, just getting these short, quick yards. Try to make something happen to get back into this game, 3rd quarter. It's 3rd and 13. Looks like that's caught by Evan safely. And that's going to bring a 4th down for the Royals. So they're going to bring out the punting unit once again, and the Lions just dominating once again on the front 7. That big sack by Christian Mabel really put the Royals to kind of have to force them in a way to make a big play, which they have yet to do in this match so far. Most of their plays have just been, gaining a couple of yards here, a couple of yards there, but we really haven't seen the big, deep plays that we've seen from Florida Memorial in this match. So the punt is away. Stopped at the round, looks to be the 38-yard line. It's going to be the 42-yard line for Florida Memorial, so that's where they'll pick it up. So the Lions offense, not a lot of time left on not a lot of time on the sidelines between drives. They're going to be back on the field. Florida, you know how many points Florida Memorial put up in the second quarter? 30. 30 points in the second quarter by Florida Memorial, just dominated. 30 unanswered points for the Lions in the second quarter, and now they've scored a touchdown in every quarter so far. 7 in a touchdown in the first. You got 30 points in the second, and then 7 points here to kick off the third quarter. Let's see if they can continue to build on that here in the third with still plenty of time left, as a matter of fact. Smith, plenty of time to throw. Looks like he's going to go out of bounds. It's going to bring up second down. Bring up second down.
Illegal substitution. 12 men on the field, defense. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Remains first down.
So the Lions able to gain 5 yards after the illegal formation by the Royals. And the one thing that the Royals can't do is they can't beat themselves. If they want to be in this match, they can't beat themselves and just create these unnecessary penalties. That's the only way they're going to have a shot in this match. They're going to have to play clean football, and having that penalty is not going to help things. Smith hands it off to Young. Young gains a couple yards there, gets stopped at around the 35-yard line. Excuse me, the 45-yard.
Number 1, George Young.
So Young gains about 5 yards there, and that should be enough for the first down for Florida Memorial. Lions have 22 first downs in the match. Warner only has 8 on the match. Handoff. Nope. Smith gonna run. Gonna be stopped at around the 50. Keeps going. Tiptoes down the sidelines. It looks like he's gonna be stopped around the 35. First down for Florida Memorial. They now enter Royals territory once again. Handoff to Young once again. Young trying to find a lane, gets stopped at around the 40, 41 to 42-yard line. Looks like gains a couple yards there. And Young has really been coming strong here in this second half of the game. Lions continuing just to dominate the run, just running the ball down the throat of the Royals. This game, the second of a home triple header for the Lions. St. Thomas women's soccer game concluded just a couple hours ago.
Timeout. Florida Memorial, their first charge timeout.
Lions call a timeout. They're up 44-7, and we'll take a quick break ourselves. Lions up 44-7 here at Betty T.
This October 10th and 11th, Prime Big Deal Days give Prime members exclusive access to 2 days of big savings, which means you're kind of a big deal. Prime Big Deal Days, October 10th and 11th, only for Prime members.
Car designers can shape a piece of clay into a piece of art. So why don't they? At Nissan, things are different. They design cars that look like swords. Gladiators. The future. Or, wow. Nissan knows what thrill looks like. Because they design it into every car they make.
This is how it starts. With the 2023 McDonald's Change Leaders. 10 young black visionaries who've started something legendary. They're challenging what you think you know. They're speaking up, showing up, and loving up on our communities. Because they know when you start something, you can change everything. Meet the 2023 McDonald's Change Leaders. Find out what they're up to at mcdchangeleaders.com.
Back once again here at Betty T. Ferguson Stadium. Florida Memorial leads 44-7 over the Royals. The Lions trying to march down the field and add more points on the board as they head closer and closer to the red zone. So Markel Lee previously with a 11-yard reception. Brings up first down for Florida Memorial. Ball around the 30-yard line. Smith, plenty of time, throws. Brought down around the 29-yard line. That was Frank Bentley, the grad student out of Louisville, Kentucky, with the target. The catch.
Number 2, Frank Bentley.
So back-to-back passing plays for the Lions. The first one to Markel Lee for 11 yards. Second one over here. Second one for Frank Bentley for 2 yards. Now bring up second down. 2nd and 8. Here's a run play here by Marset. Marset's got a lane. He's continuing to go. He's going to be dropped. Looks like 1 yard short of the goal line.
Run by number 4, Keno Marset.
First and goal for the Lions at around the 1 yard line. Florida Memorial trying to punch it in to make it 50 points for the second consecutive week. Here it comes. So you got it back in the field. They're going to hand it off to Quino. And he's going to... Looks like he's just a yard short. Stuffed right now between the Royals and the Lions to see where they place the ball. So it's going to be second down for Florida Memorial. Going to hand it to Quino once again. Quino gets it to the end zone for a touchdown. Quino Marset. And that's another rushing touchdown for Florida Memorial as they continue to dominate in the trenches. Lions up now 50-7 over the Royals after being up 37-7 coming out of the half. Already 14 touchdowns in the third quarter alone. And the extra point is good. Florida Memorial leads 51-7 over the Warner Royals. They have dominated here in the home opener, Betty T. Ferguson Stadium.
Third quarter. Score, your Lions 51, Warner 7.
And you know what's really interesting, because literally last week against Ave Maria, Florida Memorial put up the most points that they ever did in a match at 56. Well, they might put more than that again here against Warner, because they already have 51, and we still got about half of the quarter left to go. And then there's still the whole fourth quarter left as well. I mean, if you're Warner, what do you do? What do you do if you're the Royals? They've just been impossible for Memorial to stop on defense. So if you're the Royals, find a way to make the plays work on offense. And most importantly, don't beat yourself. You can't afford the penalties. You can't afford the mistakes by the players. You got to play clean football in order to find a way to get yourself to march down the field and hopefully put some points on the board. Because after the first quarter, it has been really ugly if you're a Royals fan. The Lions kick it away. It's going to be caught around the 15-yard line. Royals are going to be stopped at around the 25. So now here comes the Royals offense once again. Again, what do you do here? Around the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can make something happen. So Ronnie Joe Gilchrist in at quarterback now for the Royals. Ronnie nearly messes up the snap, and he's going to be brought down. After a bad snap, Morris Thomas brings him down, the freshman out of Miami, Florida. That's going to bring up second down. be a running play. Handed off, gained a couple yards there. That's a Kyle Metia, senior out of Deltona, Florida. So third down for the Royals. Third down for the Royals. They got it back in. They got it back in the field. Three receivers out. Ronnie, quick pass. It's going to be caught by his back, and it looks like, is that going to be enough for the first down?
Warner's pass is complete to number 3.
Pass to the running back. I still see the offense on the field.
12 men on the defense. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Remains third down.
So third down, and the penalty by Florida Memorial. Same penalty that was issued to the Royals. 12 men on the field on the defense. Still third down for the Royals, but they got pretty decent field position here as they try to march down the field and get the first down. It would only be their second first down of the half. And like I said, what do you do if you're Warner here? They've been passing the ball a little bit more because they've shown that the run game hasn't really been working. They've gotten, literally -4 yards for the Royals, so they haven't been able to run the ball. They might have to be forced past it here and rely on the hands of Rodney. Third down for the Royals. Rodney, shotgun, throws. He's brought down. It looks like that's going to be the first down that Warner needs.
Pass is complete. Stop for number 2, Marcel Blocker.
First down for the Royals, their second down of second half. Marching down the field as they inch closer and closer into Lions territory, trying to make something happen. They're down by over 30 points over Lions. We know. Pass to the deflected. Florida Memorial read that to perfection, came out to play, and that's Terry Smith, the senior out of Miami, Florida.
Pass is incomplete. Broken up by number 12, Terry Smith.
Terry Smith with the deflection, and now it's second down, 2nd and 10 for the Royals. Rodney. And it's going to be brought down, lose yards there. A multitude of Lions there to respond. You got Christian May there to respond. You got Kevin Wakita, the linebacker of West Point, Georgia, formerly of Alabama. That's going to bring up
Roundtree. And 25, Christian Mader.
It's going to bring up third down for the Royals. Third down for the Royals after getting to be caught, and the Royals got some room here, and their run caught. Is this the play that the Royals need right here? Darryl Rao Jr. That's the play that the Royals needed right there, just to make something happen and get something to go. Now they're deep in the Lions territory, and they're on the verge of scoring their first points here in the second half. Second down for the Royals. Going to be another passing play. Rodney's going to throw it to his left. Evans Valco with the reception. Warner looks like they finally found some life here in the third quarter, trying to make some plays work. And are they going to get it in? So Warner finally puts their second touchdown on the board, and it's now 13-51. That could be the drive right there that sparks the Royals. That could be the drive right there that sparks what the Royals did just after.
Personal foul. Defense number 4.
The defense hold with a personal foul, but that could have been what the Royals need right there just to get something started on offense. And after the big play by the tight end for the Royals, just got the offense energized and going. They finally get the touchdown after struggling for the first 2.5 quarters of this match. They still got a long ways to go if they want to catch up to Florida Memorial, but this could be the grow works for the Royals, starting to make maybe a little bit of a comeback. They go for the extra point. No good.
Extra point is no good. The score, Lions 51, Warner 13.
So 51-13 is the score here at BT Ferguson Stadium after the Royals put up their first touchdown since the first quarter. They trail the Lions 51-13 here in the quarter.
Lions football returns to Betty T the weekend of homecoming Saturday, October 21st against Weber International University at 1 p.m. Tickets are available at FMU.
Like I said, that could have been what the Royals needed right there. You know, sometimes all you need is just a little bit of a jolt. That could start being a snowball effect that gets getting things moving, start getting the offense a little more excited, a little more energized. Instead of, hey, we're not out of this quite yet. We can put up some points ourselves. I mean, it's still going to take a lot from Warner. They want to catch up to the Lions right now, but better to start here now while you can. And now what you need to do is get some stops on some defenses and try to find any way, honestly, to stop this run game from Florida Memorial, which the Royals have shown that they really haven't been able to. Over 300 rushing yards for Florida Memorial, 312 to be exact. You compare that to the Royals' -5. Is that even possible? Is it even possible to have 310 yards to -5? I mean, 8.4 yards per carry for Florida Memorial. They really haven't passed the ball in any sense. Royals kick it away, and the Lions are going to catch it. Got a little bit of some lanes here. It's going to be dropped at around the 18-yard line. By Boone Thomas. And here comes the Lions offense once again. Like I mentioned before, over 300 yards rushing. Let's see how they can do. Also, in terms of, you know, everything else from Fort Memorial, I mean, they've just been near perfect stuff. Only one punt on the day by the Lions. Held possession for over 24 minutes to the Royals 19. I mean, they've just controlled this game from start to finish. But like I said, that little touchdown there by the Royals, and looks like there's someone down. So there's a player down on the field. Looks like that's a Royal. Looks like Jake Lewinsky, senior out of Colorado, formerly out of Adams State University, now here with the Royals. Defensive back. So the Lions will get up on the 19-yard line, and you see he's got to be holding on to the, got to be carried to the sideline. So the line will pick it up around the 19-yard line. 1st and 10 once again. And I mean, let's see what you do here for Florida Memorial. This is almost a Miami Dolphin, a Denver Broncos performance now for the Lions to the Royals right now. They might put up 70 points. I could genuinely see that, but they might put up 70 points on the Royals. Just sheer domination. That's what's going on right now. So they're going to hand off, and they're going to go for a run once again. And there's a big lane open. And he's continuing to fight through, breaking tackles nonstop. The running game for Florida Memorial continuing to show its strength. And that's an easy 1st down for the Lions, and they're going to be spotted at around, looks like the 40-yard line. Here comes another play from Florida Memorial. Another lane is open. Back-to-back run plus for the Lions, and they just continue to run down Royals' throat.
Illegal substitution. Defense, 12 men on the field. Penalty is declined. 1st down.
The Lions have now marched into Royal territory after 2 massive rush plays here by Lions. A 23 rush for Khalil Washington, followed by a 14-yard rush by Washington once again. And they're going to go for the run play once again. Khalil Washington once again. Freshman running back for Florida Memorial. Florida Memorial showing it can run. Khalil Washington saying, I want a piece of this. They're going to passing play here from Smith. Smith got plenty of time to throw. He throws it deep. Looked like that was Markel Lee, the 10th receiver. On defense, 4th quarter begins. FAU leads 51-13 here at Betty T. Ferguson Stadium. We'll take a quick commercial break. You're watching HBCU Plus and the Sun Digital Network.
This October 10th and 11th, Prime Big Deal Days give Prime members exclusive access to 2 days of big savings, which means you're kind of a big deal. Prime Big Deal Days, October 10th and 11th, only for Prime members.
Car designers can shape a piece of clay into a piece of art. So why don't they? At Nissan, things are different. They design cars that look like swords. Gladiators. The future. Or, wow. Nissan knows what thrill looks like. Because they design it into every car they make.
This is how it starts. With the 2023 McDonald's Change Leaders. 10 young black visionaries who've started something legendary. They're challenging what you think you know. They're speaking up, showing up, and loving up on our communities. Because they know when you start something, you can change everything. Meet the 2023 McDonald's Change Leaders. Find out what they're up to at mcdchangeleaders.com.
This is it. Our last night sharing a room. Tomorrow we'll be in our new home.
They told you buying a home would take years, but didn't help you start. Still, you kept trying.
You'll have a yard to play in, a place to dream.
Hope makes it happen. With tailored mortgage solutions, Hope Credit Union makes homeownership happen for thousands of people, regardless of income or credit. Brighter futures begin with Hope.
Time to call a credit repair company to fix my credit.
Hold the phone, man. You can do it yourself with Credit Versio. That's way too hard. Call the credit repair company. Most credit repair companies only work on 1 or 2 accounts at a time, making it slow and expensive. You won't figure that out for months. Ignore him. Credit Versio's brilliant software scans all 3 credit bureaus, finds the accounts that are hurting your score, and guides you through the entire process. Anyone can do it. Let's fast forward and see the results.
Wow, I fixed my own credit and saved hundreds.
You can do this. Visit creditversio.com.
Fourth quarter action here at Betty T. Ferguson Stadium. Lions try to add on to their lead over the Warner Royals as they are now to the red zone once again. 51-13 is your score. Michael Caballero for Florida Memorial is now running ball. The tight end for Florida Memorial getting some action here on the run game. There you see Marcus Williams on the field for Florida Memorial. Caught the touchdown in the second quarter for the Lions. And here's another run play by Michael Caballero. Tries to get it into the end zone. Caught in for the run. Florida Memorial touchdown. Michael Caballero, the tight end running back utility weapon, sophomore out of Savannah, Georgia. And the Lions now make it 57-13. Here in the final quarter. Last week, Florida Memorial scored most points in program history, and a week later, they beat that record with 57-13, with still about a whole quarter left to play here in this match. And kick is good. Florida Memorial now leads 58-13 over the Royals, just utterly dominating them right now in every sense of the word. And again, how do you stop? Because they're not forcing the quarterback to throw, because again, they can just run the ball down their throat. Now, the Royals were able to get something on offense in the third quarter to get the touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. I'm not saying they're going to make a comeback, but it's not impossible. A lot will need to go the Royals' way in order for them to get the touchdown, but fingers crossed if you're a Royals fan that you can get something happen, get some points on the board yourselves, at least try to make this 58-20. Try to get a touchdown on this drive to make it the 38-point game, at least, and then hopefully something happens, an interception. But I mean, the Lions have been playing pretty much perfect, especially since the second half began. Not really any penalties on Florida Memorial. If they were, was those 12 man on the field penalties, and all resulted in about a loss of 5. But the Lions defense has been making plays, coming out play here against the Royals. And again, if you're the Royals, the run game hasn't worked, so you're relying on your quarterbacks to throw the ball. They've been doing it efficiently here in the third quarter. Let's see if they can continue that. The Royals now have a little bit of room here, and a great kick return for the Royals. The Royals are going to be brought down, looks like at around the 4-yard line. Great field position right here for the Royals. That's the Royals needed right there.
Sideline warning. Warner University. It's your first warning.
in the third quarter. It was the tight end for the Royals who made the big play to set a touchdown, and now here's the kick return for the Royals. Massive yardage here, over 70 yards. The Royals have great field position here, and it's going to be first and goal to start things off for the Royals. I talked about it before. They just need to get something on board, get a touchdown, make it at least 58-20, and then at least the offense seems like it's starting to wake up. And right now, that's how you put points on the board for the Royals. Handoff. Trying to muscle his way into the end zone. There's a helmet on the ground. That was by the running back for the Royals, number 37 with the carry. That was still Sawyer III. Freshman at Jacksonville, Florida, graduated out of Terry Parker High. His first year with the Royals. He's a 203-pound, 5'9" freshman running back for the Royals. That'll bring up second goal. Handoff, once again. Trying to get his way to the end zone. Touchdown Royals. The Royals get the touchdown on the board, and they make it 58-19. Back-to-back drives for the Royals. Back-to-back drives for the Royals. Back-to-back touchdowns. This time it comes to Kyle Metium, 5'8" senior out of Deltona, Florida. I mean, I said you got to find a way to at least make it 50-20 to at least keep yourself competitive. And the Royals have done that. See if they can get the extra. Oh, we're going to go for two-point conversion. Ronnie going to throw. Nearly intercepted. Two-point conversion is no good.
Two-point conversion is incomplete.
Donovan Corbett, the senior out of Georgia, with the deflect pass, and it's 58-19 here in the fourth quarter.
WARNER 19.
I mean, I still consider that very impressive for the Royals. Let's not say impressive. Say they did what they needed to do with the run. They stuffed it down Lions' throat. They were in good field position. They had about 4 to 5 yards until they had to get to the end zone. At that point, you just go for the run, and they did what they had to do. Got the ball in for the touchdown. Try to get a little more life going into this Royals offense. But the big question now is the Royals have shown, okay, we can score. Scoring has come a little too late, in my opinion, but better late than never. Now the question is, what is the defense going to do? Can the defense actually make a stop here on Florida Memorial and force them to punt only for the second time? Maybe if we get a bigger play, maybe get a pick stick, interception, a sack, something needs to happen. The offensive line for the Lions has been perfect. The run game, perfect. Everything's pretty much almost been perfect for Memorial on the offensive side. The question is, can the Royals make a stop on defense? Well, we're about to find out. So Royals set to kick it off after the 5-yard touchdown by Kyle Metium. Kick is away. And stop him. Looks to be over the 20 to 30 yard line. Here comes the Lions offense once again. Up by 31 points over the Royals here in the fourth quarter, just trying to close things out and get. Just trying to close things out here in the fourth quarter. Lions have a big margin over the Royals. Here comes the offense once again for Florida Memorial. Looks like a new quarterback is in for Lions. Marcus McKeem is in for Marcus is in. Throw it deep. Incomplete. Frank Bentley was the intended receiver. That would bring up 2nd and 10 for Florida Memorial.
Pass is incomplete.
It's going to be a handoff here for Florida Memorial. It's going to be the quarterback once again. Going to rush for here, gain a couple yards here. That was DeMarcus McKean once again.
Quarterback keeper by number 17, DeMarcus McEachern.
Third down here for Florida Memorial. Marcus throws it deep, got his receiver. As continuing to go, puts the tackle, clear space. Markel Lee brings it in for the touchdown.
McEachern's pass is complete. Markel Lee for a touchdown.
And the Lions have put up 64 points here in the game. Breaks the one-week record for the most points that they've scored in a match. The previous record they held against Ave, they held in their match against Ave Maria, winning 56-13. And now the Lions have scored 64 points over the Royals. Facing a third down situation, Mark Kelly was able to break the tackle, and then he's off to the races, got the touchdown. And the kick is good. 65-19 Florida Memorial. I think they actually might put more points than they did against scrimmage against Jonathan. I didn't think that'd be possible against a conference opponent, but here we are.
Don't forget, tonight, Lions volleyball team plays against Southeast University in the WARNER Center at 5 p.m. FMU men's soccer is playing up the street of St. Thomas tonight at 7 p.m. Make sure you go out and support our teams in this evening. The FMU family in attendance always makes a difference.
Florida Memorial will kick it off, and away it goes.
Kickoff started by number 47 for WARNER.
I mean, let's just take a look at the stats here. I mean, we've talked a lot about the run game here, but, I mean, the passing play just worked just well. Markel Lee.
48 and 41.
I mean, Markel Lee right now, 1 reception, 67 yards and a touchdown. Hasn't really been involved a lot here in this offense right now, but gets the offensive touchdown on the catch.
At the end of the kick. 5-yard penalty.
.31 first downs for Florida Memorial, 13 for the Royals. Lions only have to throw it not really that much here. Only 197 passing yards. Pretty close to the Royals at 119. But, I mean, again, they've just dominated so much on the run game that they've had to throw the ball. The deep throw here by Warner. Does he have his man? And he's continuing to run, and the Royals coming alive, brought down at around the 2-yard line. The Warner Royals starting to come alive here on the offensive side of the ball. Evans Valcourt with the reception, a mass play here for the Royals as they try to keep up with the Lions here in the final quarter of today's game. Handoff. No, it's going to be a passing play. Brought down on the 5, either a gain of nothing or a loss of a yard. That's going to bring up 2nd and goal for the Royals. Royals facing the 2nd goal situation for 3rd drive in row, trying to get the touchdown in and trying to put up 20 points on the board to close the gap to Florida Memorial. Second and goal for Florida Memorial. There's a back in the field. It's going to be a pass play, incomplete, nearly intercepted by the line. That'll bring up 3rd down, but there it looks to be a flag on the field.
Pass is incomplete.
That was Jaden Lewis.
Number 24.
Pass interference call against the Lions coming at Shannon Carter, the sophomore of the Jacksonville, Florida.
24, Shannon Carter.
Florida Memorial, and excuse me, the Royals. Pass interference called by.
There is no pass interference. Ball was tipped.
So the refs reversed the pass interference call, and they just say that the ball was tipped. It's going to be up 3rd and goal for the Royals. Rodney throws it deep, has the target. Oh, what a play, but the ball is dropped. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Adrian Glasgow Jr. had it in his hands, but good job by Florida Memorial to get the ball out, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. Fourth down for the Royals, and looks like they're going to go for it. To go for it on 4th down. Glasgow being cut by Carter. Carter, who made the play for the 4th down, here it comes. Rodney going to try to bring it in for Rush. The Lions get the stop. Lions get the stop on 4th down, and that's going to be a turnover. That's going to turnover on Royals, and here comes the Florida Memorial offense once again.
4th down run is unsuccessful. Turnover on downs. The Lions will take over on the 2.
Turnover on downs for the Royals, and the Lions will take over at around the 2-yard line to get the ball back. After a crossing deep catch by the Royal, 4 and out for the Royals here, and Florida Memorial will be taking over at their own 2-yard line. Marcus in that quarterback once again. He's going to hand it off. And a big couple yards gained here for the Lions. That's going to bring up 2nd down. At least they get out of, looks like around the 5-yard line.
Run.
Lions wasting no time. Another run play here. 3rd down for the Lions.
By number 21, Marcus Bethel.
Marcus Bethel with the carry for Florida Memorial, the running back out of Miami, Florida. Went to Booker T. Washington High School. Another run play once again. It looks like it's Bartha once again. The Lions waiting to see on what the call is. And it's a first down for Florida Memorial. Lions get a fresh set of downs. And with the fresh set of downs, continuing to dominate with the run game once again. And here's another run play. He's breaking the tackles. It looks like he's going to get the first down brought down. Looks to be on the 25 to 30 yard line. And that's another first down for the Lions. Marcus Barthel, the junior for Florida Memorial, gets the first down. First down for Lions. Florida Memorial's yet to have a passing play in this drive. It's all rushing as we see there is a player on the ground. Looks to be a roll. So the athletic training staff will go to attend to him. Hopefully he is okay. Lions lead 65-19 here in the fourth quarter. Scored a touchdown in every quarter in this match with a high of 30 points scored in the second quarter. Over 380 yards rushing for the Lions on this season. On the match, Warner has yet to even muster 10 rushing yards on the match, and for the majority of the game, they have had negative yards rushing. And that's not just for one player, that's for the team as a whole. Still on the ground, the athletic training staff attending to him. That's the second Royal being tended to by the athletic training staff in this match. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching HBC Plus and the Sun Digital Report.
McCarron's run for a first down. McEachern's pass complete to 21, Marcus Barthel.
You know that shit was hard. Timeout. Warner. Oh, that was going that shit high. That was going up. I said, hey, my head is going up. Nah, he threw it for it.
With 6:06 left in the contest.
This October 10th and 11th, Prime Big Deal Days give Prime members exclusive access to 2 days of big savings, which means you're kind of a big deal. Prime Big Deal Days, October 10th and 11th, only for Prime members.
Car designers can shape a piece of clay into a piece of art. So why don't they? At Nissan, things are different. They design cars that look like swords. Gladiators. The future. Or, wow. Nissan knows what thrill looks like. Because they design it into every car they make.
Oh, yeah, knees. Holding. Offense, number 50. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay first down.
They say do it or not. Bro, no, I did it twice. No. No, we not. Bro, do it, man. He damn sure did.
False start. Offense, number 76. 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
Lions ball, first and 25 at the 49. Pass is complete to number 87, Fenzi Davis. Is incomplete. Pass is intercepted. Warner's ball. 4:57. Warner will take over 1st and 10 at the 20. Pass is complete. Stop on number 24, Shannon Carter. Pass is incomplete. Back to receive for the Lions, number 2, Frank Bentley.
Oh, come on, JD. You're supposed to go for the ball, baby.
by number 21, Marcus Barthel.
Delay of game. Offense, number 18. 5-yard penalty. Remains third down.
Buggs' pass is complete to number 16, Jamid Clark.
Personal foul. Horse collar. Defense, number 92. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. Automatic first down.
Michael McField to run. Buggs' pass is complete to 85. Shamard Riles for a touchdown.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, Florida Memorial, number 85. Penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
extra point is good. With 1:23 left in the ball game. Lions 72, Warner 19. We turn by 47 for Warner.
Final minutes here in the first. Final minutes here in the fourth quarter. What a performance by Florida. Up 72-19. Here comes the Royals offense. Let's see if they can at least make it 20 at the end of this. Here comes the play. Nearly intercepted by Blocker. Incomplete. That'll bring up second down for the Royals. Marcel Blocker nearly got his hands on it and got the interception. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Royals. We're on the 50-yard line. Ronnie, plenty of time to throw. Incomplete.
Pass is incomplete, out of bounds.
It'll be 3rd down for the Royals. 3rd and 10. Line once again. Royals have had good field position the last couple of times they possessed the ball, but they just haven't been able to do anything with it recently on offense. Ever since that 4 and out, the offense has just stalled. It's 3rd and 10. Rondi. Plenty of time to throw. Throws it up the middle. Brought down and around the 46-yard line. And it's going to bring up, looks to be 4th down for the Royals. Clock is continuing to wind down, and the Lions are going to hold on and get the 72-19 win over the Royals. Well, could be 72 to another, anything else. The Royals able to muster thing up here. Honey, to throw it up to the side, incomplete. And that'll do it for the Royals.
Pass is incomplete.
That'll do it for the Royals. It's a turnover on downs once again for Warner. The Lions are going to come away with the win. It'll be a second Sun Conference win in a row, back-to-back. And just a dominating performance in all senses. I mean, the rushing game was outstanding. The passing game was incredible. I mean, just a tip of the hat to Florida Memorial to really do what they got to do. Just completely dominating this game. And again, 72 points. Who's going to stop this offense? Seriously. The only way you could stop this offense and beat the team is that you got to score more than them. Because I don't see anybody stop this offense right now for Florida Memorial. I mean, the back-to-back week, they scored 56 and 72. How do you stop it?
So thank you for coming out and attending today's.
And that'll do it for the game. Florida Memorial dominates over the Royals, 72-19. First two conference games, perfect for Florida Memorial. Outscoring their opponents by a wide margin, and now it's not only for Florida Memorial, as in just a couple minutes time actually, the women's volleyball team will be taking on the Southeastern Fire at the FMU Wellness Center. So it's not over yet for Florida Memorial action here on HBCU Plus and the Sun Digital Network. We'll see you guys there at the FMU Wellness Center.
And FMU's men's soccer will be playing against St. Thomas at 7 p.m. Please make sure to support our teams this evening. The FMU family makes a difference. Have a great rest of the day.
The discipline that I learned here at Florida Memorial has helped me in my life now.
And I was able to go out in the real world and compete against the best.
One of the greatest investments you can make is in yourself and in your education.
The location, they can't beat that.
My campus experience here is phenomenal.
What HBCU school do you know that has an aviation program?
If you're looking for that family atmosphere, that home away from home, this is the school for you.
Florida Memorial University has prepared me to be that great individual for the future.
Lecturers here are very good, and then they really know what they're doing. Basketball and academics, that's why I chose Florida Memorial University.
All my professors, they're my mentors, and I look up them as role models.
And I have one that I know she supports me as a player, as a person, and as a student.
We don't just leave our students when they graduate. We encourage them. We help them along the way.
We will get them where they want to go. Any student who wants to come to Florida Memorial will get a great education. We will see to that.
And we have produced premier educators and leaders in their respective fields.
I want to be remembered by my students for making sure they don't give up.
So why FMU?
Why Florida Memorial?
Why Florida Memorial University?
This is the place you come to engage, explore, and innovate.
We give you a promise and a future.
Because as an Afro-Latina, it gave me the option to connect to my roots.
Because it's a vibe.
You're definitely going to get the opportunity that you're looking for.
Why FMU? Nurturing academic excellence and career success.
A place where you can own your own excellence. Go Lions!